I'm visiting with Jeff Brown. He farms about 5 miles north of Elizabeth. He farms with his mom and dad. And Jeff, let's talk about the fall harvest here a little bit. How are things going? When did it get started and how's the harvest going?
We started with high moisture corn about 2 weeks ago, and the last 2 days we've been picking dry corn. It's about 17.5% moisture.
Well, tell us about the summer. It's been a very impressive summer, I guess, and impressive not being a good word when it comes to weather. What's it been like here?
Yeah, we had 13 inches of rain in one evening back in July, and the ground was already saturated, so pretty much the crops have done well all through it.
Also, you had that major windstorm. Did you have a lot of corn flattened there?
Not flattened, but a lot of it gooseneck. It caused problems chopping silage, but it could be worse, I guess.
Of course, you had a lot of heat too, the end of July. And what were your thoughts after dealing with all the weather about what you could expect out of the crop this year?
Well, it's a lot better than expected. From what we haven't done our beans yet, but from what I hear, the beans are probably the best they've ever been, and the corn is probably, we've been running 160 to about 200 out for us.
Now you do some high moisture corn silage. You got a beef herd. Tell us about the beef herd. How many head of cattle you have?
Yeah, we run about 120 commercial cows and 120 registered cows, and we sell registered Angus bulls and females, and fatten about 3/4 of commercial calves, and the others are sold as feeders.
Where do you sell your cattle to?
The commercials we sell Bloomington Livestock for the most part, in Equity and Monroe, and the registered bulls we sell private treaty, and the females through a production sale in Wisconsin.
How's the beef cattle business right now for you guys?
It's pretty good. Prices are good, but with the price of corn and the input costs, why the cattle market needs to be where it is.
Well, tell us about it. All your corn goes through the livestock, doesn't it? How's it used?
Basically, the high moisture corn goes through a recutter into the silo, and that's what we feed the fat cattle. And everything else goes in a bin, and it's ground and fed that way, or corn silage in upright silos and silage bags.
Well, with over 200 head of cattle on the farm, it's tough to start the harvest right away in the morning. You got a pretty full day before you get out in the field, don't you?
Yeah, we have fall calves also, so we got about an hour's worth of chores, and check cows, and then we got to quit in the evening before it gets dark and check cows again.
Well, with the time that you have, as far as if Mother Nature holds out between all the chores and everything, how long before you're done with the corn harvest? And you have a few acres of beans too, don't you?
Yeah, probably 6 or 7 days we'll be done with the corn with no troubles. And the beans, one good afternoon take care of the beans.
What do you do with the beans?
We store them, either sell them right out of the field or store them and sell them when we figure the market is at the top.
What about fall tillage work? What do you get done? You bale some corn stalks. What do you get done?
Bale about 100 bales of corn fodder, and we try to cut corn stalks on all the fields. And as far as tillage, we don't do any tillage because of the steep slopes that we farm on.